All right, how you doing? My name is Cynthia. Welcome to Wahala and Rap, brought to you by Pros Nigeria. Today is exciting. How are you doing, Stella with the R?
I'm fine, thank you, Cynthia. I'm fine.
Wait, I'm fine. Fine. So, what? I'm fine.
Fine. I'm good. I'm great.
Okay, now you're doing it too much. Okay, so now what we do here basically is very simple. We get to talk to young people about the political situation in the country ahead of the 2023 general elections. Now, more than ever, young people are well vested and are surrounding and inside digesting, the conversation of who is going to be their leader in the next 4 years or 8 years. It's very important to us. I mean, if not for anything, it's very important to business people, students, every single Nigerian, and most especially young people. We've had leaders who have made very horrible, terrible choices that have really, really affected young people negatively. And we do not want that to happen anymore. So, I asked Stella. Stella is a young, vibrant, energetic, young woman. And I'm very sure that you are. I know you don't like politics.
At all. I don't like talking about it.
Look at them and say that you don't like politics.
I don't like talking
They
about it.
will find you.
I don't like discussing about it.
What don't you like about politics?
Actually, okay. So talking about politics brings out the, how do I put it? Should I say the negative side of people? And people are very sentimental about it. People have lost friends. People have stopped talking to family members just because of political differences. I'm like, why? It's just a conversation. It's just talking about people, like people. So why are you getting so emotional? Why are you angry? Why are you blocking people on social media for having a different perspective about your candidate? And also, in fact, that topic, I've swept it on the carpet.
You just said that, okay, anything politics. Okay, so have you had someone ever attack you online before because of your, maybe because, okay, I like this candidate, or I think this candidate is good, and then someone just tells you, oh, look at that mumuge.
From the days of Jonathan Goodluck, it was wild. It was something else. And when he was contesting again against Buhari,
yes,
I think that was like the worst political talk, or should I say, worst aspect of politics that I've ever involved myself in, because the comments were vile.
Wow,
people were rude. People are beautiful, like, good luck, Jonathan. Really, good luck. Say Baba. Say Buhari. I'm like, what? So, in fact, after that, I just told myself, you know what?
Buhari. Did you block these people?
I blocked them because.
Oh my God.
Because they left me and went to start commenting on the pictures of my family, my posts. Why are you doing that? They'll be like, oh, who is this? Oh, imagine, look at, oh, see you, we know, is this not you? Okay, I see your mother. So, this woman should be ashamed she gave birth to someone like you.
Whoa.
I'm like, what? Because I said I prefer Jonathan. Why drag my mom into this thing?
That's crazy.
I had to block them because I don't want to lose my child.
I think that you would have actually left them so that now, moving down the lane, you would have said, CBC or Buhari.
I don't think I had that patience. I didn't have to wait for another 4 years to make them realize that, oh, okay, this choice you made was really a bad one.
Presently, if you go and say Buhari anywhere, they will throw you stone.
Actually, I beg to disagree, because even till date, there are still pro-Buharists. There are people that will tell you he did his best, and after all, he did his best, blah, 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 and they are still comparing him to Goodluck.
Don't you think those people that actually are still saying he did his best till date, don't you think that they're just working for their pay?
I won't say so, because some of those people that do these things, it's not like they are media aides or they are being paid to defend Buhari. They are just regular people like you and I. In fact, there is this man on my Facebook friends list. Till tomorrow, he's pro-Buhari. He will upload Buhari's picture. If you tell him that, oh, Buhari has failed in this and that, he will tell you, tell me who did better. Even if you come with receipts, you'll be like, okay, during Goodluck's tenure, during Yaradua, look at Buhari, tell you, no, actually, it's so and so that did not allow Buhari work. I'm like,
oh. So they give excuses for everything Buhari has
Thank
done.
you. They are Buhari apologists. Like they can do anything and everything for him. So why do I have to start commenting and tagging and dragging with them? In fact, to each their own. So I've just
So that actually, but then again, now you've been looking at now since you've not been involving yourself with politics since that time, and then I'm sure you are still very active on social media, and you've still seen. Are you still seeing that same energy of what happened between Jonathan and Buhari? Are you still seeing it happening now? Like, are you still seeing people dishing out vile comments and horrible insults to people for their choices?
In fact, I think this year, apart from that of Buhari and Goodluck, I think this year has one of the, should I say, the most vile set of people and commenters on social media. Especially now that there is a Peter Obi in the picture. Initially, it was just always between APC, PDP, APC. All of a sudden, there is a Labour Party. Voila! They have left PDP and APC and they are now facing Labour Party. So that's why it's quite tricky, and I don't know what to call it, but right now it's messed up. I thought Goodluck Jonathan's time was bad, but this time is worse. Whoa. It's terrible. It's bad. If there's any adjective to it, in fact, it's just terrible. It's bad. So I don't talk about it.
But they say that social media has helped the young people to express themselves. Do you think that this is no longer being expressive? Like, this is now more like a deadly weapon?
Well, I normally tell people that if social media didn't exist, people will always be people. Okay. People just hide behind social media accounts to just do what they want to do. So I don't feel like social media changed anything. I don't feel that way. It's just who they are. Because anybody can open a social media account and start typing. If you notice a particular trend, you see that what is being discussed on social media is still being discussed on newspaper stands.
But okay, that's a good point. But they don't use those words on themselves.
They do.
Really?
They do. If you see some parks where probably they are arguing about Peter Obi winning and Atiku winning and Tinubu winning, even on WhatsApp groups. I was on a WhatsApp group yesterday and they were still talking about Tinubu and Peter Obi, and one was like, oh no, the Igbos have not come out to say anything bad about their brother, but we, our brother Tinubu, at least the Yorubas are still dragging him and calling him out on his bad governance and all that, but the Igbos are biased on a group that had nothing to do with politics. This was a business group. So how did Peter Obi and Tinubu become the topic of discussion?
Yeah, they're concerned about who will be their next leader.
I think there are limits to this thing. Like, I believe that everybody should limit it. If care is not taken, even church groups, even groups for people that are going through heartbreaks,
they will start discussing
Tinubu. And a group that went dead because probably they didn't want to be vulnerable or talk about their struggles, just drop Tinubu. Or
everybody will
just start typing. No, don't say that. You'll be like, I thought you were heartbroken. I thought you were trying to heal. What are you talking about?
Okay, all right. Okay. So it's like at the mention of Tinubu or Peter Obi or Atiku, it's like it's
like a trigger.
Heartbreak is healed.
It's like a trigger.
What a good medicine. I mean, so if you're having
just talk about Tinubu. In fact, if you want to break up with someone now and you don't know what to do, just say, who are you supporting? If the person calls a candidate, you'll be like, I can't be with someone that thinks like you. How can you say this person that voted and did this and messed up your choosing? In fact, I'm done. I don't like your mindset.
You have a valid reason.
Valid reason to break up.
Okay, but wait, let me ask you this very tricky question. Between these three candidates, who is more likely to cause a breakup if you mention the person's name?
Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like it's Tinubu.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like it's Tinubu because the anger and rage that is burning in the hearts of people towards Tinubu, especially with all these documentaries and stuff that has been released lately about him, and you have somebody that is telling you that I'm pro Tinubu, like I'm batified. Are you for real? If nothing should rile you up, NSAS should rile you up and irritate you to your skin.
Okay, we'll go on a short break. the mention of Tinubu, every face is like this. Okay, so if Tinubu is more likely to cause a divorce or heartbreak, in a union just by that name, what do you think of Atiku Abubakar?
Well, Atiku Abubakar, he was a one-time vice president, and we saw his tenure. We saw what himself and Obasanjo did. So with Atiku, I'm indifferent.
Okay.
I'm indifferent. I have my reservations, yes, but they are not that bad.
Okay.
I believe that probably if he gets a second chance, he will try to make up for whatever lapses or whatever losses and challenges he had when he was VP. Okay. Let's assume that when he was VP, his position didn't give him so much power. But like I said earlier, I'm just indifferent to him. There's no love, there's no hate.
The most important thing is that he's not likely to cause a divorce.
No. The only thing is if yourself and the person can have a conversation about Atiku but Tinubu rouse people up. The name of Tinubu would rouse people up.
So now, do you think that Tinubu should drop out of the race? Because there've been this story circulating on social media. I saw it, and it's been talking about the fact that Tinubu is unwell. That's why he's not been out there, Atiku has been having events in Lagos, meeting with people, talking to people. You've been seeing him out there. Do you get? So also with P2B, he has been doing other activities. You've been seeing him, but nobody seems to be seeing Tinubu. So Tinubu people are saying that he's working on the ground. Yes, we all know about underground movement, but do you think that his health is really challenging at this point? That's why he's absent. And do you think that his vice may likely be the one to rule if by mistake Tinubu gets to win the election?
Well, like they say, good health shouldn't be underrated. And one of the key things that people look out for in a leader is their health. Mm-hmm. All of us will age and we pray we'll live long and all that. But the truth is that this man is aging. Yeah. And his health is a concern. And holding that kind of position, presidency, like being a president of Nigeria, we need someone that is fit. It's not about having the qualities of a leader and all, but if you want to be our president, you also have to be healthy to sit on that seat. Having your VP rule on your behalf actually defeats the essence of having him as a president. So I'll suggest that probably Bats can maybe take a seat, just chill in the Maldives and just go to the Bahamas.
He have houses everywhere.
He's blessed.
You call that blessing?
I don't know how to say, but he has money.
With all those documents and all those evidences everywhere, with all of this, you think that you call that blessing?
Well, if I don't call it a blessing, probably people will think I'm jealous. And you know how Nigerians are, they'll be like, oh, please, how much do you have? Oh, so let me just say he is blessed. And he can go anywhere, in quotes. He can go anywhere, to just chill. He can take his passport, he can travel. So I think at this stage, he should just be in bed or maybe waking up, looking at the sun and just be holding his grandchildren.
Enjoy retirement.
That kind of life. So
and probably giving orders to somebody
you understand. If he is a political godfather and he stays that way, there are kings and there are kingmakers. Bat is a kingmaker, but he is not a king. So at this stage, I believe he should just probably observe from afar.
He has the power and he has the dirtiness.
Exactly, and people respect him. People respect him. So I don't think going there to sit at the helm of affairs, before you know it, we'll hear, on Monday your president is in London for medical checkup. Before he lands again, the presidential jet will spend money. Medically, Nigeria will be paying. So why not just vote in someone that is healthy?
And we don't need all of that expenses.
We don't need those expenses. Nigeria is in serious debt, so I don't think he should. He should just sit back.
Do you, as we wrap up, do you think that if this were to be in Sena climes, with all of the things happening, do you think that there would have been a thorough investigation at this point? And he would have even dropped out of the race by now.
You said Sena climbs. Thank you for using that. In fact, from the very first documentary that dropped from David Hondane, I expected him to just drop, just tell us that, you know what, I've dropped out of this race. I'm no longer interested in this.
I'm giving somebody else or something.
So many canker worms and so many worms, they've just been coming out every day. I'm like, is this man the only aspirant? Why only him? I know that Atiku is there, but maybe 1 or 2 rumors have been flying over our heads and all that. But why this man? People are talking about NSAS, people are talking about drugs, people are talking about just one man.
And the thing is this, even with Atiku, what the people just merely say is, oh, he's corrupt and he did this one.
All of them are corrupt.
Do you get it? You cannot. But when you come to Tinubu, it's like
so many things, like from dead bodies to drugs to this to that. I don't know. You know, they said for every rumor there's an iota of truth, but in this case, this one is not rumor. There is proof. There are receipts.
One of the major sources of some of the stories, apart from David, one of the major sources of some of these evidences and all, which is this lover. This lover has promised Nigerians that when he or she is done, let me not say she now, when he or she is done, he'll be moving over to Atiku and P2B. Well, our fingers are crossed, and we are waiting to see what she or he has in store for Atiku and P2B. The only problem I have is that Tinubu's own is taking so much time.
Only
the series no one finish.
Only one man. Just when we think we've had one, another will come up. Like, I don't understand what is going on. Only one man. If I were his kid, if I were his grandkid, grandpa, come and rest, daddy, come and sit down. I don't even have issues with him. I have issues with the young people that are still pushing him.
A young man came on the show and said Nigerians should be happy that Tinubu wants to be our president.
We should be happy.
Yes, he said we should be telling him thank you for his kind gesture.
Are you joking or it's sarcasm?
No.
I don't know if it's sarcasm or... Are you for real?
I'm for real, I'm for real.
We should thank him.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Let me just say wow.
You say wawuti.
Wow.
Oh my God. All right, so this is where we're going to wrap it up. Or Wahala Wrap. Don't forget to join all our social media platform, Pros Nigeria. And of course, in everything you do, please do not mention the name that can cause heartbreak and of course divorce. All right, my name is Cynthia. Thank you, Stella with the R.
Pleasure.
Peace out. Obrigado.